Hello everyone, Jan3 here, and I'm finally back with a new video. And today's video is actually a top 10 list, and the list is the top 10 revenge movies. And this was a really hard list to make because of, not all of these movies are like real revenge movies. Sure, they're revenge movies, but some of you maybe don't see them as revenge movies and you see them as something else. But I'll try to do my best, and this is just my personal favorites among all these revenge movies. I know there's a lot of great revenge movies, but these are just the movies that I got in my collection and those that I really enjoy. So yeah, let's begin immediately. And at number 10 is an action movie with Jason Statham, and the movie is Crank. And this is basically about Jason Statham. He gets his heart ripped out for some weird reason. Can't really remember why, but some kind of crazy gangster, I think it was, stole his heart, and he wants it back. And so it's sort of a revenge movie, and it's great action sequences, and it's fun at parts, and yeah, really crazy movie. And the second one, I know there's Crank 2, High Voltage as well. That's even more crazy than the first one, but I personally like the first one. And I think Corey Haim actually was in the... No, the Corey Haim was actually in the second Crank movie, and that was probably one of his last movies that he was in before he passed away. But anyway, now I'm not going to talk any more bullshit. Crank at number 10. And the next one at number 9 is a movie that I haven't seen in a very long time, and I barely remembered that much from it, but I remember that I thought it was pretty cool, and the movie is The Punisher. And this is with Thomas Jane and John Travolta, and this is a 2-disc, I believe, yes it was, it's a 2-disc special edition. To be honest, I don't really remember that much from this movie, but I just remember that I really liked it. So, but I didn't really like John Travolta in this movie. I didn't think he did that great job. But Thomas Jane was really awesome in this movie, and John Travolta was not the best bad guy, to be honest, in this movie, but he was still good. So yeah, The Punisher. Don't have anything else to say about it. And number 8 is another movie with Jason Statham, and the movie is Death Race. And to be honest, I actually I prefer to watch this movie instead of the original Death Race 2000. That I think was a little bit boring, to be honest. And this is sort of a revenge movie as well, because Jason Statham, his character, his wife is getting killed in the beginning, and they take him to a prison because they think that he committed a crime, and then he has to race his way through to make it to freedom, if you say so, in this kind of dangerous race. It's called Death Race. So yeah, this is really nice. I mean, if you like movies like The Condemned, I would really recommend you to check this one out. This is really great, much better than the original in my opinion, and I think it's way better than Death Race 2, and I think there even is a Death Race Inferno. I don't really even want to watch Death Race Inferno because it just looks crappy as hell, and I wasn't really that big fan of the second one either, but this one is just, you really need to see this one, Death Race. And the next one is an Asian movie. I think it's a movie from Thailand, and the movie is called, I think this is, I got a lot of titles, I mean, but it's called The Protector here in Sweden. I'm not really sure if that's, I think it's called something else in other countries, because there's like 4 languages in this movie. It's Thai, Vietnamese, Chinese and English, so there's a lot of languages in this movie, but this has to be one of the best action sequences and martial arts movies that I've seen in a long time. And it's basically about this guy, Tony Jaa, can't remember his name in the movie, but it's about his only friend is like an elephant, and his elephant is getting kidnapped by some crazy gangster who wants to kill it and everything and make money from it and all that. So and he finds out that his dear elephant friend is dead at the very end, and then he just wants to kick all these gangsters' asses. So yeah, this was really nice movie, extremely good, really nice action movie as well, and revenge movie. So yeah, The Protector. And the next one, now I'm not really saying any numbers right here, but the number 6 is actually a prequel, I believe it is, yes it is. And the movie is called Hannibal Rising. And to be honest, I've heard that this has got very much crap from very many people. I mean, I don't really see any problem with this. This is a really nice revenge movie. I mean, I can imagine how extremely angry he is because his younger sister is like getting eaten by some really crazy people from the Second World War, and I think it's about 20 years later, something like that. He finds these people that ate his sister, and he just wants to kill them off one by one. And I love the actor who played Hannibal in this movie. I think he did a great job. I think his name is Gaspar something, I can't really remember, but anyway, this is a great movie. I don't really understand why so many people hate this movie. I think it's because they compare it with the original movie, and you can't really do that. If you just see this movie as a movie for itself, it's great in my opinion. So yeah, Hannibal Rising. And the next one is also an Asian movie, and this is part of the Vengeance trilogy, and you already know what movie it is, and it is Old Boy. And to be honest, I don't really remember anything from this movie at all, probably anything at all, but I remember that I really liked this movie, and since it's a part of the Vengeance trilogy, you really needed to have one of those movies in this kind of list. Yeah, great movie. I really need to see this one again, because I don't really remember that much from it. Don't really know what else to say. Number 5, Old Boy. And number 4 is a movie by Quentin Tarantino, and the movie is Kill Bill. I prefer this movie over the second one because of the actors. I mean, all the kind of actors that they got in this movie, like Lucy Liu, can't really pronounce her name, but Lucy Liu, who played what's her name in the movie? She's a part of Deadly Viper Assassination Squad, some sort of leader in there, and Uma Thurman's character is called Black Mamba or the Bride, or all kind of things, and she's out for revenge because her I think her baby died because of these Deadly Viper Assassination Squad. Don't make me say that word again, but because of these people that kind of, I think they like killed her and she just came back to life, something like that. Really nice action sequences, really beautiful music and everything in it as well. So yeah, highly recommend it if you haven't seen it, Kill Bill. The second one is really great as well, but the first one is a little bit better. And number 3 is a movie with Brandon Lee, and you already know what movie it is, and it is The Crow. And I really like the other Crow movies as well. You can check out my my review video for all of these movies if you want to, because I made a video a while back about all these movies, but this is definitely the best movie, and I feel really sorry for Brandon Lee, who actually died in real life during the making of this film. And it's about a guy who comes back from the dead because, I mean, he and his girlfriend or wife, I don't really know if they were married or not, but he and his girlfriend is getting killed by gangsters or whatever, or a yakuza, no, not a yakuza, but some kind of gang, and then he comes back to life to kill all of these persons that killed them. Yeah, really beautiful beautiful music, really beautiful movie, and really nice acting. I really love Brandon Lee's acting in this movie. It feels like it's some kind of he's like some kind of Joker. I mean, it's not really as crazy as the Joker, but he's, yeah, in some kind of way. I don't really know how to explain it, but anyway, great movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. The Crow. And number 2 is another Asian movie, and you really already know that I love Asian movies. And the movie is directed by Kitamura, Rie Kitamura. I can't really pronounce his first name, but anyway, the movie is called Sky High, and it's about this woman on the front right here who actually gets killed off by, I think it's a Yakuza or something like that. Can't really remember that much from it. I think, but her husband is still alive, and she tries to warn him, although she's just a ghost, and he can in some kind of way hear what she's saying, but he doesn't really believe that she's there. And yeah, it's a really nice samurai, not really samurais, but really nice sword scenes and sword fights and all that. So yeah, it's really nice movie. I think it's a really pretty big underrated. It's really underrated. Sorry for that English. Yeah, Sky High, number 2. And the first, number 1, is a movie that I can see over and over again. I never get tired of it. And it's really beautiful, really nice action sequences and sword fights and everything. And this is a sequel, and the movie that I'm talking about is Asumi 2, Death or Love. And the reason why I picked number 2 instead of number 1 is that the second one is more like a revenge movie because of all the persons who died in the first movie. And there's just 2 assassins left, Asumi and Nagara, who's after this last warlord that they're going to kill, and they just want to kill him to get rid of all the war. And yeah, that's basically it. And there's a little bit romance in this movie as well, very much more than in the first one. Don't really know what else to say about this. It's just really great in my opinion. So yeah, Asumi 2, Death or Love. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed and didn't get bored. And the next video is probably going to be an update video. And I was thinking about making a top 10 best Japanese movies, but since I got a lot of Japanese, not a lot, just 2 Japanese movies, but since I got 2 Japanese movies in this list, is that really a good idea or not? Because I mean, I got a lot of Japanese movies because I love Japan and all the movies that they make. So is that going to be a good idea or not? Leave some comments or anything and tell me what kind of video to make, because I don't really have that many ideas left. So it would be great if you could leave any comment about that, of what kind of video you want me to make, like a reaction video or review video for some movie or whatever. Now I'm not going to talk any more bullshit. Now I'm going to say goodbye and see you next time. Yeah, bye bye.